don't know if the camera is in focus right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome for the first time. This is actually how I wanted to start my video, is I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a senior in college, about ready to graduate in a few months, and I still don't know exactly what I'm doing with my life. I thought for sure that by this time, I would have things figured out and I would have a solid plan for my life. I remember being a freshman in college and thinking, wow, I cannot wait to be a senior, because then I'll have things figured out and I'll know what I'm doing. Ugh, I was really naive, wasn't I? Now keep in mind, some people do have their life planned and figured out by this time, but if you're like me, you don't. I do know that I want to do something with marketing, I'm just not sure exactly what yet. So this video is either gonna be very reassuring or you're gonna be left confused still. I don't think that it's gonna be the latter though, because I have the ladder right here. And then I also have another ladder that's pretty cute, and if y'all don't know the drill, he's here too. Too cheesy? Probably. Let's just skip over the puns and cut right to the chase. Here are my 7 tips and tricks for reassuring yourself and deciding your future. Oh dang it. That was another pun. I'm really sorry. No, I'm not. Number 1, and the tip that I probably think is one of the most important, is don't compare yourself to others. It is so true when people say that comparison kills your joy. It really does. This is something that I've had problems with. I'm constantly comparing myself to other people and seeing that they have something that I don't have. Maybe that's an internship, a job. You just have to realize that everyone's timeline is different, and someone's definition of success isn't gonna be the same as yours. Everyone has different goals in life. So quit thinking, oh my goodness, I'm so behind on life because my friend over here is already married, has bought a house, and has their dream job. Live your own life. The moment that you stop caring about what other people have is the moment that you're gonna be ready to decide what you wanna do with your life. Also, kind of a side note to that, just because someone has made a life decision that you haven't made yet or you're still unsure on, doesn't mean that you're failing. It doesn't mean that you're behind. You're just in a different stage, and you're gonna have different opportunities that maybe they don't have, and they're gonna have opportunities that aren't available to you. This is literally the most important thing. I don't know how many times I can say it. You can't compare yourself. My second tip is to try new things. I know this kind of seems like common sense, but you may have a passion for something that you never would have dreamed of. You just have to get out there and try different activities, hobbies, skills. A personal example is if I never would have picked up a guitar, I never would have known that I liked it. And for the longest time, I would always sit back and watch other people play guitar or watch artists perform and think, wow, that's so cool. That's such a cool instrument. And it took me so long to finally take the initiative to go pick up a guitar and learn how to play it. I started learning guitar when I was 17. I know even at that age, I was thinking that I was too old to start something new, but here I am 3 years down the road, and my YouTube channel is pretty much built off guitar and ukulele, which ukulele I picked up about 1.5 years ago. Now I have this wonderful community of y'all. Take action, go for it. Especially today, there's so many opportunities to try new things. And one resource that I have for you guys is Skillshare. So this video today is actually sponsored by Skillshare, and they're an online learning community for creators with a whole bunch of different classes and pretty much anything that you can imagine. There's over 16,000 courses in things like photography, design, culinary. I even found a course on how to create viral memes. I think that kind of gives you an idea of how far-reaching the content is on there. So with premium membership, you get unlimited access to over 16,000 courses, and they even have an app for the iPhone and Android. You can download that and start learning offline as well. The offer here for you guys is that the first 100 people to click the link in the description and use the promo code will get 2 months of premium Skillshare for free. And then after that, premium can be as low as $10 a month. And if you end up not liking it, you'll just cancel it and there's no risk at all. So there you go, learn something new. I was looking on Skillshare and they have so many courses on SEO, which as a marketing major, that is so important to me. So I'm definitely gonna be binge watching all of the SEO classes. My third piece of advice is to ask family or friends what they think you're good at. While this definitely should not decide your future for you, they might tell you that you're talented at something that you didn't even think you were good at. I think it's always good to just hear different perspectives, especially from the people who know you well. It may be something that you had not considered or even thought about. Number 4 is one that I've really struggled with. Don't stress about choosing the wrong thing. You can always have a career change. I know plenty of people in their 30s and 40s who are going back to school to get a different degree. If you're choosing to study something that you know you enjoy, but there's a little bit of doubt, maybe I don't want to do this thing for the rest of my life. If you can't find anything better in the moment, just enjoy what you're doing, roll with it. It'll open up opportunities, and then later down the road, if you want to go back to school or switch things up, try something new like the other tip before, you can do that. You don't have to have your life planned out year by year, because chances are things aren't going to go according to plan. Now, I am very pro planning. I think planning is good, but you have to be willing to adapt. How exciting! You can do it all. You can be a doctor, astronaut, unicorn trainer. Just an idea. Okay, so my 5th tip isn't actually really a tip. I mean, it kind of is. It's just more of something that you need to be aware of. Irony never sleeps. The one thing that you think you hate so much may be the thing that you actually end up doing. Whenever I was in high school, I thought business was boring. I thought the requirements to be a business student were to be a stick in the mud, overly professional, and just boring in general. And now I'm about ready to graduate with my bachelor's in marketing. How is that for a slap in the face of good old irony? So there you go. Keep an open mind. Just because you hate something in the moment, you might end up liking it later. So this 6th piece of advice might seem like it contradicts the one that I just said, which maybe it kind of does, but process of elimination is a good way to weed out the things you know you for sure don't want to do. In my viewpoint on this is if you cross the things off the list that literally drain your happiness, you won't be as miserable in life. But like I said before, you still have to keep an open mind, because the things that you think you hate, you might end up actually liking. However, if you've tried it though over and over and you know that you can't stand it, throw it in the garbage pile. Don't even think about it. All right, number 7, the final tip. Go after your dreams. I really don't mean to sound like a cheesy motivational speaker, but this is so true, and I believe that each and every one of you need to be told that today. Your dreams might not be as unrealistic as you think they are. Do something every single day that gets you one step closer to achieving your goal in life. Don't abandon your dream just because you don't think it's possible. You may have to get a job in the meantime that'll support you financially, but in your free time, be grinding away at the things you know are going to get you closer to achieving your dreams. I feel like I'm being way too overly motivational for my channel right now, but it's so true. Work at your dreams, just do it. Do a thing every single day. I also found this Forbes article that has 9 questions to help you find your dream career. For example, one of the questions is, if I could choose one friend to trade jobs with, I'd choose blank because blank. Another example, if my boss would let me, I would do more blank because blank. The thing that I like about these questions is it causes you to think about the why. Because why? Why do you value this thing? Why do you like doing this? Or why do you think you're good at it? I truly believe that when dealing with these kind of situations and life decisions, answering the why is the most important thing. Once you get the why answered, you can figure out the how. And if you try to answer the how before the why, you're gonna lose motivation, you're gonna lose sight of what's important to you, and you're not even gonna know why you're doing what you're doing or why you value it. I know this video is different from what I normally do, but I know when I was a freshman in college, these were all things that I needed to hear. So I really hope that this either helps or encourages some of you. Whatever stage you're at in life, don't compare yourself to others and go after your dreams. I can't say that with a straight face because I feel like it's so cheesy when you hear people telling you to go after your dreams. But when I say that, I mean take action every single day. Like like I said before. Set your goals for something like that. If you want to be an author, make it a goal to write a paragraph a day or maybe even more. But you have to start today. You can't keep saying, oh, it's too late, or I'll start next week, now's not a good time. For me with YouTube, it was getting past that mental block of thinking that YouTube was already too saturated, that I wouldn't be good at it. I just went for it. I uploaded my first video even though it was really terrible quality. It wasn't good, guys. You just have to get past those first steps. Just today. Today is the day. Go for it. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that y'all have a fantastic day. Don't forget to drink your water, eat your vegetables, and be a good person. I love y'all. Bye.